next up is gorgeous Jade. And George, which you have not met before, is her groom. And Carmen is going to speak to us about Jade in Diana's absence. George is one of our grooms. Thank you so much for joining us today. What can you tell us? Everybody wants to be interviewed today. What can you tell us about gorgeous Jade?
Jade is very so sweet.
Is she a sweetie?
Sweet lady, this one.
Can you just speak a little bit louder?
Oh.
Yes. She's a sweetie pie.
Sweetie pie, sweet. No problem. When you are good, you pick up a feet. Cleaning is good. It's not biting, it's not kicking.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yes. And so she's easy to clean, to groom,
yes.
Pick up her feet, yes. Easy to clean, yes. And she eats all her food. She's not fussy. Okay. And does she have any favorite horses that she likes to play with? Oh, Miss Kepis and Jade are best friends. Okay, so they're always together. That's adorable. And are there stables close by, next to each other, or not really? Just in the paddock?
This one is in the paddock. This one is down in Skipper. This one is on top the Indorima.
Okay.
It's not here.
And Miss Skippers, yes, we've already spoken about her at the door, but this is Jade. And also to tell us some more information about gorgeous Jade is Carmen in Diana's absence, because she's still on that emergency vet case. Carmen, what can you tell us about gorgeous Jade?
Yeah, she's the oldest one here. She's
the oldest?
23 years old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's just a really soft, gentle being. You know, she keeps very much to herself, but she loves her friends in the paddock. And yeah, she's just very, very quiet. You know, not dominant, but yet still stands up for herself.
Good. She has her boundaries.
Absolutely. And yeah, she's just.
As George is an absolute sweetie pie.
Yeah, absolute sweetie pie. Yeah, she, as I said, she keeps very, very much to herself. Kind of standing on her own, but she still likes the company of everyone around.
And how long has she been here for?
She has been here for 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah. Her history was that she used to pull fruit on a cart.
Okay.
And then she went off the grid for about 6 to 7 years, and then she was signed over eventually. But she came to R&R pregnant, and her foal is Lily.
Okay,
Lily's just going on 4 years old, so she had Lily quite late.
Yes.
And so yeah, we will see Lily later on during the. So yeah, this is Jade.
And I wanted to ask you, Carmen, all these horses that we interviewed first are in separate paddocks, and these horses are in a paddock of their own. How do you decide which horse goes where?
Well, a lot of the ones that have been that came in stallions and have been gelded, they're a little bit
still testy.
Yeah.
So they need to calm down.
Yeah, they need to calm down.
Okay.
And you know what's important is finding the best integration with them.
What works.
So you know, we monitor with Ghost. He's quite friendly with this lot, so there's a possibility that maybe coming in here. But yeah, that's why we do it quite slowly.
And it's not just mares and geldings that are in the same paddock. It's everybody that gets along.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we try and you know, there is a gelding with all the, you know, we put geldings in with the mares.
Okay.
But again, it's finding the right fit.
Yes,
that's what's important.
And they need to be happy and be able to integrate, not be bullied.
Yes, absolutely.
And feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So excellent. Thanks so much, Carmen. Thanks for standing in for Diana. But you know all the horses so well.
Yeah.
because basically she's here all day. The next horse we're going to go to is Poppy, but first we're going to go back to the studio and, oopsie, these flies. And Marika, remember to unmute yourself and tell us how everybody can donate and make us reach our 300,000 Rand target for today. As you can see, we need to look after these wonderful horses that are so deserving. So dig deep, and back to you, Marika, on ways to donate.
Okay. It's lovely to see all the staff out in full force at the R&R. We just hardly ever get an opportunity to work together as a full complement team, because everybody's got their own things. The fundraisers do their things, field staff do their things, farriers do their things. So it's really nice for us as well to get together and do something as a team. But I've got a little addition to Jade's story, because I was actually there when she was confiscated. So she was confiscated in 2018, and I used to go out into the field a lot before COVID happened. And I remember we visited this poor horse on 3 different occasions, and she was locked in a pitch black stable. And you can actually see, I'm going to take this away, and you can see in the middle there that she was almost ankle deep in muck and poo. It was horrendous to think of this poor horse standing there. Her owner was a blind guy, and his son was supposed to clean the stable, and the son just couldn't be bothered. So eventually we managed to get the owner to sign Jade over, and there she is today, and just in time as well, because like Carmen said, she was in foal, she had a foal, and so today she's at the R&R and looking for her forever home. Now back to ways to donate. We still have 280,000 Rand to raise today, so please dig deep, share with your friends, tell everybody to watch the stream. We're going to be streaming until late this afternoon, but tell your friends to donate via SnapScan. Either click on the QR code or go into the app. And if you can't do that, then please pledge to donate later. Send us a WhatsApp. Our little thermometer is slowly going up, but not fast enough. So please send a WhatsApp to 079 513 4098 if you can pledge to make a donation later. As we said, it costs us over 3,000 Rand a month for each horse that we have to keep, and we love to give them the best care possible. And now I think we can go. I don't know, we can see horses' bums. I don't know if Karen's ready for us yet. Let me see. There she is. I will unmute Karen, and you can have a talk. There, back to you, Karen.
Yeah. As you can see, they all want to be interviewed. And Dora's over there. We're just going to walk up. And Melanie and George are going to be... Oh, sorry. And this is Poppy. Sorry. Oh, come, Angel. Hi. George, Poppy, you look after. What can you tell us about Poppy? Is she easy to work with? She's easy to groom. Also easy to feed. She likes to eat. Eats too much. You can see she is a bit not good condition, very good condition. And tell me, she doesn't bite. Doesn't bite. And she also listens to you. Excellent. And do you have long conversations with her? And tell me, who's Poppy's friend in this herd? Sarah. And so obviously they're both together, and they all get along.
Yes, all get along. They make up in the skills and yes, living together. Yes.
Okay, so it's like a little family. This one.
Yes, families.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, George and Melanie. What can you tell us about Poppy?
Poppy, when she was confiscated, she just turned 3.
3, so
yes.
young.
So she was about 3.5 when she came into the army. Poppy was involved in an MBA in the Delft area, but
Oh,
also what
goodness.
happened was that Poppy was the Tuesday afternoon she went to the afternoon clinic, clinic where they normally put shoes on. Poppy, I was at the clinic on that day, and I booked Poppy off for a condition to say that she's not allowed to work and she can't get shoes because of a condition.
Is that
And
what? So is that what we do when they come in and they're not in condition? You book them off
normally,
right there and there at the clinic.
yes, what normally happens when they come in for shoes and their condition is not up to standard, then we would book them off so that they can stay in gain condition. And then, but we also help them if they need feet assistance.
Okay.
We would help them
If there are any issues, with
yes,
feet
or
and shoes.
with in shoes. So Poppy, I booked off the Tuesday to say that she can't work because of a condition. And then the Friday afternoon, late afternoon, around about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, um, someone came running to my house. I
To
was
your
already
house.
yes, I was already at home. Because I wasn't working that weekend, and then there was a guy running to my house, come and scream outside the gate, Melanie, Melanie! And I was like, what is happening? It sounds so serious.
Yes.
And then it was, Poppy was in an MBA.
Oh,
So
no.
they put Poppy in the cart, even though she was booked
Booked
off.
off.
They put her in a cart. According to them, they went out they wanted to buy feed in the Philippi area. And that was when she ran into a taxi.
Oh my goodness.
So the driver of the taxi and the person working on the taxi was not very happy. What they did, what Poppy did Friday afternoon, they hooked Poppy onto the taxi.
Onto the taxi.
Yes, and they drove with Poppy all the way to Kayalitsa.
But why did they hook onto the taxi?
Because they wanted the owner to pay for the damage.
Oh, I see.
Yes, so they took her to Kayalitsa area. And the whole weekend, what the inspector that was on duty at the time, we were calling up and down around trying to see if we can find Poppy. So eventually what happened the Monday when we got to work, still looking for Poppy. So one of our other owners, who's also a taxi owner,
Yes.
we decided to call him and give him the registration number of the taxi. And so he basically helped us to find the owner of the taxi.
Okay.
And then we got hold of the owner and he was so helpful. He even came to our office and took us to the place where they kept Poppy safe for the whole weekend.
They kept her safe.
Like she was safely kept on a nice big not a paddock, but at the
Area.
time that was her paddock
Yes,
for the
yes.
weekend. Nice green grass. There was water
Oh,
at the time
wow.
when we got
Oh,
there.
goodness.
And because Poppy was booked off in a condition and she was not allowed to be in the cart, and they put her in the cart, so we then had the right to confiscate
confiscate
it. And even at the time of confiscation, she was pregnant.
Also, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
so all of that basically counted
Yes, against
against them.
the owner. But tell me, you said she was in an MBA. Where did she get hurt?
Injury wasn't that bad. It was basically just minor scraps.
Okay.
It
So nothing
wasn't
serious.
nothing serious. There wasn't really. She only needed some painkillers, but it was nothing that needed a vet or something.
Thanks so much, Melanie. As you know, our equine welfare practitioners have been trained to do basic, not healthcare, basic veterinary care.
Yeah.
So they do know everything about the horse and what is serious, what's when to call in the vet, and so hence, like I said, Melanie knowing exactly what to do in that situation. There's what's his name again? I'm forgetting. This little one that was behind the Honda. No, Honda.
This one.
This one.
Shaken.
Shagan. Sorry, Shagan. That was behind the stable door, so we didn't get to see him. But now you can see him in all his glory, and he's kind of small. But thank you once again. Thank you. We'll hook up with you later. Thanks, Melanie. What a very interesting story. And oh, her foal. Did she have a foal? Yeah.
She had a foal year, but then a foal also was PTS because the foal was sick. Yeah.
Foal was sick.
Yeah. So the
Precious.
foal was PTS here on the phone.
Well, at least she had a nice, safe, and warm place to fall down, and she's still here and looking well. And as George said, she eats too much. Very well looked after.
Yeah.
Folks, once again, please donate. Marika's going to tell you all the ways to donate. And we're going to go and see the next horse will be Sarah, which is she's gone up there chatting.
Thanks, Karen. So, as you know, as you've heard all morning, Diana's out on an emergency vet call. So our equine welfare practitioners are trained to give veterinary care, but only very, very rudimentary veterinary care, but they can take care of a horse in an emergency. And we do follow up. We check up on them afterwards. And here's a short little video of our trainee equine practitioner, Jolise, and doing a vet check on Cyrus. And he was actually fetched to see the vet.
Good morning, everyone. This is Jolise, one of our youngest equine welfare practitioners, and she's taking us out today to go and collect a horse for vet case. Jolise, let us know why we're going out to fetch Cyrus.
Hi everyone. We're taking Cyrus today because one of the senior inspector here, Diana Chitter, went earlier this week to go and treat him, and we can't precisely say where he saw in his back leg, and then suddenly his stifle locked. We did everything that we could. We reversed him, but the stifle was just not unlocked. So he's unsound in his hind leg. So he's going to be checked out by the vet today because it's above our knowledge to help him. So we're bringing in the vet so that he can be checked out by the vet. So now we're going to go with Jolise on the road trip and we're going to film collecting Cyrus. Off we go.
Smile 90.4 FM.
Cape Town at 15 degrees.
News that Cape Town needs to know now.
And poverty over the past year.
Oh, there's that little pony! Oh, you can't see, he's still in his gum. Yeah, there's Ted's little pony that gave us a show of note yesterday. Yeah, he ran and he bucked and he jumped. Hello.
Economic opportunities, David Rainier has now added his voice to calls for the license exemption cap for embedded generation plants.
Cape Coastal
He
Property
says
Group.
this cap should be increased to at least 50 megawatts, and he says this will
Ay, lang ka kanto dito.
Okay, so this is Cyrus who we picked up. Now we're just waiting for the vet to come. He has 9 munchies here, some concern, and then we're just waiting for the vet to come and check him out.
That was just a little short clip of a vet check on little Cyrus because he had a locked stifle and we couldn't sort it out ourselves. Our little fundraising thermometer is climbing very, very slowly and it's looking a bit sad. We've even had donations from people that feel sorry for us and have donated a second time. Thank you, Dawn. We still have 279,195 to raise. So please share with your friends. We need this show to be watched by as many people as possible. Please share on Facebook, on YouTube. We're also on Twitch. If you're a gamer, please share with your friends. We're streaming today. And if you are watching on the website, which you can go to watch the live stream on the website, then click on the button below on the donate button and it'll take you straight to the donate page and give you a few options to donate. And if you can't donate today, then please send a WhatsApp to 079 513 4098 and pledge whatever amount you can. We are in desperate need of funds. We need to raise a total of 300,000 Rand today. We've raised so far 20,805 Rand. So we still have a long way to go and we really, really need this to take care of all the abused and neglected horses that live at the Recovery and Rehabilitation Center.